Hello and welcome back to my another live stream today. It's the 26th of February on Wednesday and I'm here to do the analysis live. So I cover the Forex pairs and see what's happening among the markets and some other markets as well. Okay, I just started this YouTube live stream today again, but seems like I cannot see the comments here on my PC. So I usually, when I do the live stream like this, I usually pop up the comment or chat up here above. But since I cannot see that comment here, I'm watching a comment by my phone. So I am actually watching my live stream here on my phone, and at the same time to be able to see comments here and also check the screen at the same time. But yeah, seems like it's working okay. I see myself now here and yeah, all good. All right, so let me start. So first, let me pop up the trading view and let's review the markets. Yesterday, I was monitoring CADJPY and I was waiting for the breakout. And I was pretty confident that the market breaks the support level of 104.64 yesterday. That was because the Kijun Sen was down and Kumo angle was also bearish. So if you master Ichimoku, then you will start to understand exactly which market the market breaks support resistance and which one doesn't. And I got one of the comments the other day in one of my YouTube videos that how to capture the fake breakout by Ichimoku Kinko-hyo, and my answer was to simply check the Kumo shape. If the Kumo is thick and big, then it tends to break. Of course, it's not 100%, but the tendency for the breakout becomes higher if the Kumo shape is thicker and bigger. And that was exactly the case on CADJPY. So first, let me talk about this topic. Let me do bar replay. And I was at here. And when I see this market, I was pretty confident that the market breaks the support because Kumo shape. Kumo is here, the gray area is called Kumo if you're new to Ichimoku. And Kumo has two lines. One is the Senko span B above here and Senko span B down here. So these two lines are, the area between these two lines is called Kumo or cloud in English. And before the market breaks here, the Kumo shape was getting thicker. That means that the Senko span, the area between Senko span B and Senko span A is getting bigger. So this means simply that the seller's pressure is getting bigger. When Kumo, sometimes Kumo goes just sideways, like if I bar replay again to a bit before, like let me see, like let's say here, then you see that Kumo is flat. Senko span A was gradually down, but it's not so strong down. And Senko span B has been flat. Senko span A was down, but just gradually. So I would say that this is still the flat Kumo in this case. But after a few bars, here this is actually the next bar shows also that the Senko span A is pointing down, while Senko span B remains flat, and the Kumo thickness is getting bigger, as you can see. So when I see this situation, even if the price is above the support level, I expect the price to break. Again, this is not every time. If the price, the market may range after this, or it may retrace, of course, but once the market starts to be closer to the support, then it tends to break. And also what happens is that after the breakout, after the market breaks the support, it tends to be continuous. So in this way, in this reason, this is a sign of the less fake breakout. So this is something that I wanted to mention today. And CADJPY seems to be one of the good markets these days, I mean this week. So I wanted to talk about this one mainly. But yeah, so again, coming back to Kumo shape, Senko span A is down. And on the next bar, the Senko span A is still continuously down. And Senko span B is also down. So in this case, you can see that the market is getting ready to break the support. And the market also has been resisted by the blue Tenkan-sen. So that's also another sign that the market is about to break the support. And also, if you also draw the line, you can draw the descending trend line like this way. So even if the market retraces or range, most likely it bounces and breaks the support. So in this reason, I was expecting the market to break the support yesterday. And then next bar has been still resisted by the descending trend line and the blue Tenkan-sen. It didn't break, it didn't close above still. Then this bar finally broke the support. So if you look at the bars one by one, according to Ichimoku 5 lines, especially in this case the Kumo shape, and also the resistances by the Tenkan-sen, then it's easier to expect the breakout. So in this case, you can even enter trade before the breakout, so that once the market really breaks, you run the profits, faster, because usually when the market breaks the support level, then the bar becomes bigger. On this pair, this is 4-hour time frame, but within the 4 hour, it went down 77 pips or so. So if you were able to enter trade before the breakout and keep holding, then you run 70 pips, then you can exit the trade and enjoy the rest of your day. That's also one of the strategies you can do. For myself, as a trend follower, once I'm in the trade and I keep holding the trade until the market stops trending, so I wouldn't exit just because the price runs 70 pips or so. But that's also one of the ideas you can trade before the breakout by Ichimoku. So now the market is, hold on, let me stop the bar replay for now. And now the market is in the sideways, but this descending trend line is still valid. And also the Tenkan-sen resistance is still valid. And Kumo shape, if you look at the Kumo shape, now Senko span B is completely flat, but Senko span A is getting thicker and bigger because Senko span A is simply going down. So Kumo is getting thicker, bigger in this case. So that means, to me, this downtrend is continuous. So today's Wednesday. So today Wednesday, tomorrow Thursday, Friday, the market may continue bearish. So that in this reason, CADJPY is one of the good pairs to monitor and trade for me so far. But sometime during this week, in case if the market breaks the descending trend line in the Tenkan-sen bullish, then what's going to happen next is that the market, let's see if the market will be resisted by the previous support level, which was again 104.64 area, then go bearish again or not. If it breaks, then most likely becomes range. So in this case, I wouldn't trade. So the bottom line here is whether the market breaks the Tenkan-sen and also the descending trend line or not. And from the Chikou span viewpoint, I haven't touched the Chikou span yet, but from the Chikou span viewpoint, it's bearish also because Chikou span simply has been below the candles. Chikou span itself is also very powerful in Ichimoku. It's as long as Chikou span below the candles, simply that means bearish. And bearish in Ichimoku means the equilibrium is bearish. So more sellers in the market than the buyers. And that's Chikou span is one of the lines which tells us the equilibrium. So as long as Chikou span below the candles, it's bearish. But let's say the market goes range after this and breaks the trend line, breaks the Tenkan-sen, then the Chikou span goes sideways also because it's simply lagging 26 candles before. So as it goes sideways, the Chikou span touches, and that's a sign of the range. When Chikou span touches candles, that means the buyers and sellers are in 50-50 level. So the market can go either way. So that's basically the idea or the strategy of Chikou span. I have other Chikou span videos in my YouTube channel, so you can search Chikou span and Forex K, and you can find other videos. But for now, for today, in terms of this live analysis on CADJPY, Chikou span below candles, so it's bearish. So yeah, Ichimoku has so many strategies, so many ideas you can apply. When I was studying Ichimoku through the original books, I got really confused because there are so many case-by-case study and cases among the market through Ichimoku knowledge. But first of all, the things should be very simple. And then always stick to the basics, then build knowledge on top of the basic idea. Okay, now I see lots of comments. Thank you very much for joining. Rajesh, Sumi, Carbon, and Babak, SGT, and Hinata, CSM, Sakib, and all, Vic, good to see you. Thank you very much for joining. Nadim and the Kumo. All right, Jaroslav, good to see you. Thank you very much for joining. Okay, one of the comments I see is, should you enter immediately after the breakout of 4 hour, or should you wait for the breakout to break in? In this case, no, because like I mentioned, Kijun-sen was already angled down, and Kumo especially was getting thicker and bigger before the breakout. So in this situation, you can even enter before the breakout. There are some cases you cannot enter trade, even if the Kumo is getting thicker, bigger before the break, but in this case, it's okay. Okay, Sumi says for stocks, you recommended higher time frame instead of 5-15 minutes, but the stop loss is higher in 30 and 1 hour if we take it as entry time frame. Any advice? Right, so stop loss should be bigger based on 30 and 1 hour time frames. Right, so because stock markets, unless you are a scalper, unless you are a day trader, you want to keep holding once you buy for longer time. So stop loss may be bigger, but the potential pips you gain will be much bigger than the stop loss, and that's the basic idea. If the stop loss, however, is too big based on 1 hour 30-minute time frames, then you can still also use stop loss based on Tenkan-sen or Kijun-sen. But either way, all the entries and exits should be logical based on Ichimoku, like this way. Okay, the Kumo says, I was in the same CADJPY trade, entered after the breakout at 104.16, exited at the break-even. Okay, that's good. Break-even exit is the very first step you wanna continue. Never lose is the key to success. Like I mentioned on the previous live streams, I'm here to help you become a non-losing trader. People tend to focus on profitable trader and how to make profits. But before you start to think about how to make profits, it's more important to think about the risk management, like how much risk you take per trade and how much pips stop loss you take per trade, and when to exit when the market goes opposite direction after the entry. And these are the risk management strategy, and that's something I want to also mention here on my YouTube channel. Like I did on my trader performance video yesterday, I posted in the month of December and in the year of 2024. If I didn't do the risk management, then I wouldn't be able to not only perform more than 8% per month return in average, and also smaller drawdown per month. It would have been impossible. I may be losing more, and because of that, my profits overall or my return overall would be much less. So yeah, you don't want to risk too much. No high leverage trade. Leverage should be up to 25, in my opinion. Okay, so now let me check some other charts. Okay, I see one comment about USDJPY, so let me check that one. Let me come back to the daily time frame now. USDJPY is another pair I have been monitoring these days because it's about to break the support as well. Around 149.23 is the support zone. And if you look at the daily time frame also, the Kumo is getting thicker and bigger. Senko span A has been flat, and Senko span A is going down. So it means the Kumo is getting thicker and bigger. So I'm expecting the price to break the support. So far this week it's been ranging near the support area, but for me it's bearish also. And the price has been below the descending trend line. Descending trend line should be more like this way, but it has been below still and below the Tenkan-sen. So USDJPY to me is still bearish. If I look at the weekly time frame, the support level here I drew was actually the weekly Kijun-sen. Again, 149.23 was the weekly Kijun-sen. As you can see here, the green line is called Kijun-sen, which is the base of the market, or the mean of the market participants is basically the Kijun-sen. So price has returned to the Kijun-sen because it was overbought from Kijun-sen viewpoint. It has returned to the mean last week. In this week so far it's been ranging because of this. But once the equilibrium collapse, which means once the sellers start to be dominant over buyers, again meaning that the market comes below Kijun-sen on the weekly time frame, then downtrend will start. As Ichimoku original book says, the market goes towards where the equilibrium collapse. When the market is in the equilibrium, like on the Kijun-sen or on the Tenkan-sen, then that's basically range. Or when the market is within the Kumo, when the market Chikou span touching the candles, that means it's in equilibrium, so the market tends to be range and choppy. So it's not ideal to enter trade at the moment, but it's better to, in this case, unlike CADJPY, it's better to wait for the break of the support on this one. And let me also check the 4-hour time frame. 4-hour Kumo has been down. Kijun-sen is now flat. Chikou span is now almost touching. So Chikou span will touch in 2 candles. Then the market becomes complete range and it may not break the support. I put down arrow like this way. a couple of days ago because I was expecting the price to be bearish, and now it has been bearish, but you can see that the momentum is getting weaker now for this bearish momentum. In one of the videos, I also demonstrated how the momentum becomes weaker by looking at how much the market breaks the supports. So here, if you look at how far the market breaks support every time, it's getting smaller and smaller in terms of pips. So this is showing that the sellers are not really following, and buyers not also in here, and that's why the market is now in equilibrium in its range from 4-hour time frame perspective. So still the price is below Kijun Sen. ECMO is still thick. So as long as price is below Kijun Sen in this case, I think this is still bearish. Now, based on a 4-hour time frame, it's going down within the descending channel. So now the price is going towards the upper channel here, then maybe resisted and goes down like this way. But we will see. So far, to me, this is not the market to trade. So, like I showed it to you yesterday's video, I have been very selective on which one to trade. The month of February has been very tricky, especially from the mid to the late February. We have seen like the tricky markets. Okay, let me check some more comments now. All right, good to see you, everyone. Thank you very much for joining. Okay, you says, hello Kay, long time no see. I hope you're doing well. Since the last time I grew my assets again a lot, I am thinking about leaving my studies and be a full-time trader, but I'm still a bit scared to decide. No rush. My advice is no rush to become a full-time trader. Based on my experience, it's not really, I mean, you can be the one, then learn from it. It's good. As long as you have 2 wallets, it's okay. 1 wallet to leave, and another wallet to leave, and another wallet to trade. 2 wallets. Again, 1 wallet to leave, another wallet to trade. You never want to mix these 2 wallets. So yeah, don't cut down the expenses every month or every year and do trading, because then psychology will be much involved, and it won't be good for your psychology. But if you start with the amount that is okay to be gone, let's say whether it's $1,000, $5,000, or $10,000, whichever amount it is, if it's okay for you to be gone, then you can trade with that money and see how it goes. You better trade as if this is a demo account, and your chance for the success becomes higher. Okay, let me see. Sumi says, hi master, your KTS entries and exits are the best I saw from any trading strategy. It's so logical and makes sense. I think it will even work on any trend follow systems as it's rock solid, not just Ichimoku. Sure, yes. I have built my strategy by backtesting all my pairs on my watch list. I have 21 pairs on my watch list, and I did 100 trades on each pair. So I did 2100 entries and exits on all the pairs, and I proved myself that my strategy works because it's a trend follow strategy with the risk management and entries based on the entry edges I find in the lower time frames, and with the risk management and psychology management. So my strategy works as long as there are trends. in the markets, and most of the cases there are trends like Forex or commodities like gold or silver or oil or stock markets, indices. They have all trends. So as long as there are trends, my strategy works for sure. And one of the comments I saw was why I don't have New Zealand pairs, NZD pairs, and other exotic pairs. And the reason why I don't have NZD pairs is because I backtested it and my performance was lower than these markets. I wasn't able to achieve profit factor of 3 to 5 on the New Zealand pairs, and that's why they're not here. But I remember last year, 2024 and 3 also, some New Zealand pairs were trending so nicely. So if I backtest on these for the last 2 years, then it may really work well. But I haven't done it yet, so that's why I simply stick to these markets so far. And also, the NZD pairs are high spread with my broker, and that's another reason why I don't trade on these ones. Okay, so yeah, I just covered USDJPY and also CADJPY. So let me look through some other markets based on the daily time frame, and go over from Euro USD. It's about to break the resistance, still waiting for the time to happen. Let's see, Euro JPY range. Euro CAD is now interesting. My target is 1.5121 and it's heading towards the target. It broke the Kijun Sen bullish yesterday. And if you look at the 4-hour time frame, it's bullish. So Euro CAD was one of the pairs I focused this week. You see these marks, blue marks are the ones I focused this week mainly. And this was one of them. When I did the analysis on Monday, so it's bullish. Now we have only 78 pips, which is not so much, but good thing about this market is that there are no previous resistances until 1.5121, so this is good. The market has been above the Tenkan-sen, Chikou span above the candles. The only concern is the Kumo shape. Kumo is not really thick, so that means the market can retrace back anytime. But besides that, Euro CAD looks good. Now it's forming doji candle. Let me check the 5-minute time frame situation. 5-minute time frame is too choppy, so yeah, I don't like this market. The market broke the resistances. There were 4 multiple resistances up here. It broke, but then it just retraced. And now it's ranging. This is not really a good market to trade for me. At least I want to see the N wave from here. Then I feel more comfortable to enter trade. Until I see that, let's say if the market goes range like this, then it may form the P wave. P wave means triangle range. Then it's better to wait for the break of the P wave bullish and buy, and see if the market reaches a target. This is 5-minute time frame, and in this lower time frame I don't use Ichimoku. I use Bollinger Bands and stochastic to enter trades. But in this analysis I don't have to use any indicators anyways, because this is not good for entry. Okay, so coming back to the daily time frame, and let me check some other markets now. Okay, Euro AUD, Euro Pound. Euro Pound has been in a cycle of 61 to 56. highs and lows, and this was also done on the weekly time frame time cycles. Now it's going down. I think the market has been bearish until around 19th of May, according to this time cycle. Now it's completely range, so I haven't traded this one for a while. However, there was a P wave here, and P wave broke bearish. Maybe we can study this one also, how the market breaks the P wave bearish. This is before the P wave breakout, and in this case I checked the 4-hour time frame, and 4-hour shows range in the P wave. And please focus on the 5 lines of Ichimoku when it breaks the P wave bearish. The market moves one by one like this way, still within the P wave. Kumo is completely flat, range. Then this is still supported by the P wave. So at this point, I don't see this as a breakout yet. And this is a breakout of the P wave. Clearly, the market closed below the P wave. And when this happens, you can see that the Chikou span is now below the candles, and Kumo Senko span A is down, and the area between Senko span A and B is getting thicker and bigger, and Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen both bearish. And this is a typical breakout situation. And when this happens, the market tends to bearish continuously. But let's see after this how it happened. 4-hour, it's bearish, but there's a pin bar. Looks like it's been supported by the previous low, still like this way. So it may retrace. Doji, so still being supported. Still supported. Now Kumo Kijun-sen flat, and now there's a doji, Kumo Kijun-sen, Tenkan-sen are down, Chikou span still below the candles, and this bar became bearish bar, and this bar becomes bearish, renews lower, and this is a new downtrend continuation. Now Kumo's down, Kijun-sen, Tenkan-sen down, Chikou span still below the candle, so it's bearish. And let me quickly just monitor. Oh, this is a huge pin bar exactly over here. So when it's the pin bar, if the market breaks it bullish, then tends to retrace. But in this situation, the pin bar wasn't broken bullish yet. Still, it's ranging, and the market is below the Tenkan-sen, so I don't see the sign of the retracement yet. In this case, still my view is bearish after P wave breakout. Then let's see, it comes up to the Tenkan-sen, but still it's not broken yet. It's still bearish to me. And this bar is still bearish, range basically from here. Still below Tenkan-sen, it's bearish. Kumo is getting thicker, bigger, Kijun-sen down. And then let's see, still below the Tenkan-sen, it's bearish. Sellers dominant over buyers. It's on the Tenkan-sen now. And let me see. Still below the Tenkan-sen, it's bearish. Now this is the bar. It happened above, closed above the Tenkan-sen, and Kumo is now becoming flat. Kijun-sen is flat. So this is a sign of the retracement. Exactly on this bar is a sign of the retracement. Before it was range. So up until this doji was bearish, and between doji to the bullish bar, and between the doji to one bar before the bullish bar was range, then this bar is now becoming bullish. This is how you read, how I read from the candlesticks and Ichimoku, 5 lines. And let's see what happens after this. the market retraces. It's going, looks like it's heading towards the Kijun-sen, or the previous support level was here also. So it's been now resisted by the previous support, 0.8290, right? And then it looks like it's been resisted now, but now it's testing again. If it breaks here, then I think it goes up to the Kijun-sen. And then let's see what happens after this. Oh, it didn't break. So it looks like this resistance level is quite strong. Okay, now Kijun-sen. Oh, okay, now it touched the Kijun-sen bullish. So from here, this is complete range. After the breakout of the Kijun-sen, the market becomes range. So definitely no trade from this bar. Until the market broke the Kijun-sen bullish, you are still bearish. Sellers are still dominant over buyers, exactly again up until this bar. So you could still look for the selling opportunities. And next bar, when you are at here, then no trade. You don't want to sell and you don't want to buy either, because it's going to be range. So this is how to read from Ichimoku 5 lines. And now Chikou span again is almost touching the candles, so it's range. If you only look at the price action, you may still think that this is bearish because it's below the previous high. Yeah, simply you may think it's still bearish. But as for Ichimoku, it's now range. So yeah, that's the Ichimoku monitor analysis that I think it's good to cover today. But anyways, this Euro Pound, let me just finish the bar play. Now again, it's going into the Kumo in 4 hours, so I say it's range. So no trade at the moment. Okay, AK says, hello K, do we need to see Chikou always, or can we trade with just Tenkan-sen and Cloud? Yes, you better check the Chikou span always. Chikou span is one of the most important lines. You better use 5 lines together and check the market condition correctly, like I did today. Yes, pound CAD please. Okay, pound CAD is over here. Daily time frame. Oh yeah, pound CAD is also bullish, above the Tenkan-sen on the daily time frame. Kumo is a bit smaller, so it may retrace, but the target is 1.8234. It's going up now. Yep, these days, especially yesterday, we had so much big moves, and today the trend direction is now continuous, so it's good. Okay, pound AUD is also bullish now, about to break and going up now. And JPY pairs are now becoming bearish. AUD-JPY is also becoming bearish now. The target is 93.64. Okay, trading teacher says, your Ichimoku explanation is so nice, and also I have seen some of your videos, you play guitar. That was so nice. Oh, you're welcome. That was actually the violin I played, but thank you so much for the comment. Yes. Okay, Bitcoin. Okay, BTCUSD. Let's see. I haven't checked that yet today. Although I don't trade cryptos, I'm kind of curious. Oh, now it's breaking the support. Okay, so like I mentioned on Sunday's weekly forecast, looks like the market broke the ascending trend line. It's breaking the support level of 90.76. So now it's going down. Yeah. As it breaks 90,000 over here, especially, which was a round number. Let me put the bar to 90,000 over here, and looks like now it's getting towards the Kijun Sen. So target is now on the Kijun Sen down here. 80,900 is the target. So I take out the lines above. It's now bearish. Daily Kumo is now down. Kijun Sen, Tenkan Sen down. Chikou span below the candles. So it's bearish. Yeah. I think the market hits 80 or 81,000 sometime this week. Yeah, I don't really follow what's happening among the cryptos, and I don't read the news or any other sources. The analysis of crypto in my YouTube channel is purely based on the technical Ichimoku analysis, but to me it's bearish. Okay, gold please. All right, gold. Commodity and XAU-USD, gold is now bullish. Yesterday was bearish after the market reached 2954.18, and the price is still above the Tenkan Sen, and Kumo is getting thicker, bigger, and Kijun Sen is up, Chikou span above the candles, so it's bullish still technically. Yeah, from here the price may bounce and goes up again and test 2954.18, and I think eventually the market reaches 3,000. So it's bullish to me still. Yes. Sakib says, I have one question. Please want to join KTS, but one thing, how you share signal. Signals are shared automatically. Whenever the trends are detected, then signals are sent in Discord group. Okay. All right, so overall, coming back to Forex, finally we start to see some trends, right, in Forex. I covered CADJPY today, which broke the support yesterday, and USDJPY, which is about to break the support as well, going bearish, and some other pairs. So yeah, again, the best strategy is really to trade with the risk management. So please don't gamble in trading. Trading is not a gamble. Trading is really have to be logical and rational and objective towards your decisions. And with that being said, I will finish live stream today. Today was a bit earlier timing, but thank you very much for joining today, everyone. And also thank you for watching this archive video as well. And after this, I will be doing a KTS Academy and GTS members live stream. I continue to check the market, and if there are some opportunities, we trade together. So I will see you there soon for the members. For YouTube viewers, I will see you on the next one. So until I see you next time, please stay healthy, stay safe, and stay gold. Bye for now, everyone. Mata ne. Thank you very much.